the land are trying to kind of soak up the sun and get nice and warm. And then if they do get a little too hot, they'll go into the water. It is kept at a consistent temperature of about, I would say, like 74 degrees or so. So definitely nice and regulated for them. I mean, I can certainly ramble on about the crocodiles, so if you guys have any questions about them, let me know, okay? A question that I had for you, does anyone want to guess why we don't have a group of all males and not like a mix of male and females, and not a group of all females? What would happen if we had males and females? Yeah, we would get babies, yes. And crocodiles can lay, the females, about 60 eggs at a time. So could you imagine having 60 mothers and children? They're about 40 years old, which is kind of cool. Now, if you look at this one kind of to the left, while they're getting the picture, you'll see that there's a little bit of, like the water is moving, there's some ripples in the water. We do have kind of enrichment to entertain these guys in here, so I call that their little jacuzzi over there. And then you'll notice that there is strategically placed like logs, and we call it furniture for them to definitely kind of keep them entertained and replicate what their behaviors may be in the wild, which is very cool.
What are those little fish in the water?
The fish those are mosquito fish, yes. They just kind of naturally end up in the water here. A lot of times they'll be like on the backs of birds, the eggs or whatnot, and then they'll hatch. But they're good, they keep the mosquito population down, so we're certainly happy to have them. The crocodiles don't notice them because it's like the equivalent of eating a Tic Tac, so they leave them alone. Yeah, they almost have that built in. So they aren't going to get an infection, and they can usually heal without our vet team having to intervene. Very cool.
Emily, these guys are great.
They are.
They're not doing a lot.
I know, I feel like we've covered all the crocodile. You guys are now experts. Yes. Yeah, so we can switch places. I'll keep going on the tour with
Hello. Thank you.
Did you see the tortoise they had there? Where do you put the wet thing?
You sure do. I can come around with it. Or we can play basketball. Anybody? Woo! All right. I've also got some frosty towels.
Awesome. Thank you.
Yes! Oh yeah. I was about to say, who gassed? Because that was the reaction. So how these work is you're going to tear off the top, and then it's kind of like a Ziploc baggie. It'll pop open for you. Yes, been carrying that excitement for you,
I'm sure he has.
I'm curious All right, so you guys are facing this way. Oh, Giraffe, perfect. I was going to tell you guys to let me know what you see, because I'm facing you guys, so. See it from the butt. Perfect. We do have some springboks that are hanging out over here on your left or your right. They're kind of like the mini s'mores of the Savannah. They can jump over 6 feet in the air. It's called pronking. When they get kind of excited, they'll leap into the air. So their name actually means jumping antelope, springbok. So why do you think that would be?
Because they're in a pack.
They're in a pack, exactly. So that pack mentality really helps them. They're like, let's do this. They use those longhorns there.
Yeah, that can protect them.
Is that what you're naming our giraffe right here?
Does it have a name?
Wait, what?
Does it have a name?
I'm not gonna lie to you. I am terrible at identifying the giraffes. Megan, do you know who that is? That's Lily. That's Lily. Okay, cool. That is not my big skill set. All of our friends over here.
I'm gonna call the tiny one. I see giraffe.
So you guys can stand up and get a good look at these friends. So, we have something really special here at our zoo called the Species Survival Plan. And it involves zoos and institutions across the country, but it's kind of like Match.com, Ancestry.com for our animals. And so we got our breeder male George, who is actually that really tall giraffe, that really dark giraffe in the middle of the pack over there. And he came from Kansas City, and he actually breeded with all 5 of our females. And we got 5 babies.
Like a king.
So yeah, he took his job
George
very
did
seriously. Really good for us. Yeah, he what a rock star. George, definitely the rock star male here.
What about these giraffe over there?
What about these giraffes? So those are a few of our kiddos. And they do that behavior in the wild, but why wouldn't they sit frequently?
Baby?
Like,
Yep.
So,
Those babies over there. Why do you think that they wouldn't sit all that often in the wild?
they
That's
stand.
Horses can kick back and really, really hurt you. Giraffes can do the same, except they can kick in any direction that they want to, and they will stand on one foot and shoot all 3 legs out in other ways, and that is George hitting on a girl.
Yep. He sure is.
Don't do it, George.
Where's George?
A lot of the times it's just
George
George,
is a really, really
George
tall one.
making it clear.
Okay, keep it inside the truck, please. There you go.
There it is.
High five. Teamwork makes the dream.
I go did the same never student teacher I was talking to.
Ben, you like the shelf? On the ground behind you.
I also did.
This is the first thing you're gonna see is this really pretty pink flower right here. That's a dendrobium orchid. It is 100% edible. So if you've ever wanted to eat a flower, today's your chance. Go for it. Next, you have got 2 different types of meat. The lighter one is an air-dried beef. The darker one is the air-dried beef. The lighter one's the prosciutto ham. The yellow stuff is a chicken curry salad. And if the word curry scares you, please don't let it, because it's a very sweet curry. It's actually got some grape and mango inside. And then you have a fruit salad with a mint and ginger glaze. However, that glaze tends to go straight to the bottom. So I recommend use that bamboo spoon to kind of stir it up a little and get that glaze all over everything. Now in the bottom layer, it's an orchid. Now, the pinwheel that you have in there is a barbecue salmon roulade. So it's got barbecue smoked salmon on a traditional African potato bread, but underneath that is a bed of jicama and cucumber. If you've never had jicama before, it's very starchy. It's almost like an apple and a potato had a baby.
This is like, what's the...
That's the air-dried beef.
Okay, sure.
Then you have 2 perfectly poached tandoori shrimp. Tandoori is a type of spice and a tandoor is a type of oven. So honestly, depending on what chef made it today, it might have a bit of a kick to it. And then you've got some sun-dried tomato hummus with some toasted sesame seeds on top. And we gave you some pita around so that way you can enjoy those. And honestly, that is the creme de la creme of Wild Africa Trek. It is our most popular food that we've got. All right, my friends, I'm going to come around and start telling those for a ride, and there is a child screaming, and you still have your flower. You just make eye contact, and then eat it, and it makes the child stop crying because you assert your dominance.
I'm eating it right now.
My first time I eat flower.
Oh, is that your first time? Yeah, don't go to any like garden centers and start eating orchids because those are poisonous and will try to kill you.
Good to know.
1 male and 5 females through the species survival plan. Dugan, who is our new male, was introduced, and he has been trying to take all of the ladies on dates. We don't know if he's been successful yet. We're hoping to find out, but before we will know, it'll take about 15 to 16 months for a baby to be born. They have a very long gestation, and honeydew, yeah, a beaker, because we also have.
And wow, everyone, what a great 3-hour adventure that was at Disney's Animal Kingdom at the Wild Africa Trek Tour. Hey, if you want more information, go to the website and check out this phone number where you can make your reservations. Again, keep in mind the tour does take about 3 hours and runs about $250 per person. There are some limitations, so you also want to check out the website on those limitations. All in all, what a great experience that was. I highly recommend it. So if you have 3 hours to spare, check this out, guys. But hey, I'm LJ with Adventure Stop. Thanks for joining me at today's part 1 and 2 adventure of Disney's Animal Kingdom Wild Africa Trek Tour. Be sure to subscribe and we'll see you next time. Bye, everyone.